All right, my people, welcome back onto this channel. Well, this is another strong one reaching us. Well, onto this, it says no precedent in history has dealt with the NLC the way Asiwaju had handled them. This had been said by Ayo or Yalowo. All right, my people, the news in details. Onto this, the Nigerian Labour Congress President Joe Ajaero had initially declared that the NLC will embark on a nationwide strike on the 7th of June. Surprisingly, the NLC aborted the strike mission a few hours after having discussions with the president and APC chieftain and then a former spokesperson of the Tinubu/Shetima Campaign Council, Ayo Oyalowo, has alleged that no precedent has dealt with the NLC as Tinubu had done. He asserted that the president had moved swiftly to cause the NLC to rescind the strike attempt while they continue negotiations. According to Mr. Oyalowo, President Bola Tinubu in the last 9 days has shown how prepared he is for the presidency job. He said Tinubu has proven to Nigerians that he is not just handsome, he has what it takes to do what needs to be done. No precedent in history has dealt with the NLC the way Asiwaju had handled them, not by being rude to them, not by being difficult to them, but by charging them along and then by speaking to them heart to heart. He spoke to the governors heart to heart that he has taken a difficult decision and that people will suffer if they don't do the right thing. All right, my people, this is another strong one reaching us, that people will suffer if the right thing is not done. Well, NLC has been bribed. Well, that's another one that a lot of people are actually talking about, that, oh, you people have been bribed. Well, according to Basil Freedom, he says, and I quote, NLC has been bribed with huge amount of money. Mumu country implementing fuel subsidy when there is no electricity, no functioning refineries to curtail the stress. Still, some goats from the southwest will come out and then support Tinubu. Meanwhile, they are dying of hunger. All right, that's another strong one. Well, your allegations are so cheap and then shallow-minded. Well, since you believe nothing good can be easily handled and then settled without bribe, can you equally find your way in to take your own kickback? Well, that's another one. Anyway, well, the truth of the matter right now has been that, no, if you actually take a look at what is going on in the country, you will understand that, no, the statement of this person who had made it clear that you can't say you are removing fuel subsidy when there is no electricity in the country. Fine, you are removing fuel subsidy, but the people are suffering it. Then why can't you just put some things in order? Oh, if there's going to be permanent electricity, okay, fine, let us remove fuel subsidy. At least it will not weigh the people down too much. Because right now, as it stands, when there is no electricity, people will like, oh, there's no electricity and the fuel is high. At least the people will be like, oh, since there is no electricity, we need fuel to sustain, put fuel in our generator. But in a situation whereby there's a removal of fuel subsidy and the price is very high, yet there is no electricity in the country, how do you want these people to survive? And exactly why we all need to sit together and I don't know if there's going to be a meeting with the youth. Let there be a situation whereby that kind of meeting will be held in no time, so that everybody will be able to speak one mind. Because the way the whole matter is going right now, my brother, my sister, is nothing to write home about, and exactly what we're actually talking about. Why would you tell us that, you are trying to remove fuel subsidy? The people should just exercise some patience while people are dying. Do you want the people to die before you now know that they need they need everything to go well, or you want the people to everybody to die before you now put things in place. That's exactly what the problem has been. Majority of people are reacting in different forms, and then I think I am actually gaining a lot from this. Well, we have actually said it's time with that number. Yes, if the president actually wanted this to to go well, he should in the first place had made it clear, prepare electricity for the people in the first place. Let this go around so that it will not weigh them down. And exactly what we are actually still talking about. How long will this last? That's another one. How long do they want this to go? Because we cannot continue in this manner. For how long do you want us to keep suffering? And exactly what it is. Well, according to Young K. Kola, says, well, poor choice of words deal with the NLC. Should it be convinced the NLC? Well, somebody had made it clear that, well, as far as the whole thing is actually concerned, the NLC on their own part have actually been bribed, because I see no reason why you say, okay, let us see what will happen, that the president is the best while people are still suffering. Well, according to Azubike Nwachukwu, says, well, pray he can deal with Boko Haram the same way, decisively. All right, that's another strong one. Well, please let no one talk about Jagaban. This one is coming from John. Well, John says, let no one talk about Jagaban giving NLC bribe. What happened is that Jagaban is a lucky president, very, very lucky. Look at it this way. He has seen the government will make so much, okay? He has seen that the government will make so much money if the subsidy is removed. Because of that, he now saw the reasons to agree with the labor leaders the way forward, promised them, assuring them that he will do what they told him to do. Why will he not? Here are a lot of money to play with in his government. Today, I went to fill tank of 470 Lexus Jeep. Okay, 470 Lexus Jeep. I feed it with nearly 50,000 naira. Maybe it will be more if the tank is empty. It is the same fuel I used to buy with 17,000 naira. Check what government made from me today. Why can't Tinubu agree with them, seeing all the money coming to government pocket? Jagaban, no excuse of not changing the narrative. I believe in you. All right, my brother, my sister, I think this is another strong one. Wow. Somebody was buying the same fuel you were buying at the rate of 17,000 naira. My brother, my sister, 17,000 naira. Now you are now buying the same thing at 50,000 naira. Oh my goodness. What's that? That was so high. Like about 33,000 naira difference. Yes, and exactly what it is. 33,000 naira difference. Oh my goodness, from just one person. Okay, now calculate if about, at least let's say about 100 million Nigerians bought that same fuel at that amount. At least let's put it to like 100 million, because the population is over 200 million. So my brother, my sister, what are you actually telling me? That is to tell you that a lot of money are being made. Baba God, now your hand with it. Well, the masses are actually suffering. Yeah, somebody's like, okay, at least your own is good now. You can afford it. What about people that cannot afford it? That's where the problem is. What about people who cannot afford to buy that same amount? My brother, my sister, we all need to be vigilant. We have to know what we are doing. No wonder some set of people are coming out and they are of the opinion that it's like this man is not capable. We need to elect someone else. A Yoruba man at that, my brother, my sister. So you not say, oh, now Igbo people now then they talk that thing. Yoruba people are coming out that we cannot be suffering and smiling. Yes, we have to tell it the way it is. We don't understand. These people should tell us how long this is going to take. We cannot sit forever and be waiting for one thing to happen. Hey, my brother, my sister, we need to get it right. Well, my brother, my sister, this is another one reaching us. What more can we say onto this one? Meanwhile, let me have your own take on this one, and remember to subscribe for more updates if you are just joining us on this channel. All right, thanks and God bless.